Hello students. So in this video I am going to explain what is standard deviation. So standard deviation, we are finding the standard deviation from the variance. So in the last video we have discussed about range and coefficient range. So the range and coefficient range, all these things are measures of dispersion, mean, median, mode are measures of central tendency. So in the measures of dispersion, variance, then standard deviation, quarter deviation, all those things are there. So in this video we are going to see one of the major measures in measures of dispersion. So standard deviation. So in this video we are going to see the standard deviation of the data, how to find the standard deviation of the data. So the mean of the standard first we will standard deviation is the positive perfect square of the variance. So standard deviation is the positive perfect square of the variance. So we know already you may not study this, so we will explain later what is variance. So variance is one of the measures of dispersion. So standard deviation is the square root, the positive square root of the variance. So variance we will denote it by sigma. So this symbol is, maybe we can call it as sigma. So standard deviation is equal to square root of this is variance can written as sigma square. So the square root of sigma square will be sigma, that is standard deviation. Okay. So we can find standard deviation for all the data. So in your textbook it is given the data can be divided into two major types. One is ungrouped data, then the another one is grouped data. So the first, for ungrouped data we can find the standard deviation using four methods. Okay. For ungrouped data, if the data are given as individual observation, individual deviation, we can use four methods to find the standard deviation of the data. So the first method is direct method. So there is for all those four methods separate formulas are there. So it is given in your textbook. So very simple. The first one is direct method. Then the second one is mean method, then assumed mean method, then step deviation method. Direct method, mean method, assumed mean method, then step deviation method. So first I will explain how to find the standard deviation of the data using direct method. So direct method square root of summation of x square by n minus summation of x by n whole square. This is the formula to find the, so x is an observation, the deviation of the data, observation of the data. ஸோ ஒரு டேட்டா கொடுத்துருந்தாங்கன்னா அதில் ஒவ்வொரு நம்பர் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க இல்லையா, that number, that is the observation. So the observation of the data is x. So sum of x square, அப்போ x ஸ்கொயர் எல்லாம் கண்டுபிடிச்சி அதை ஆட் பண்ணணும். we have to find the squares of the deviations and we have to add, that is summation of x square. Summation of x is we have to add all the observation, that is nothing but sum of observation. Then n is already we know the number of observation. So clear? So just you remember, you have to keep this formula in your mind, that's all you have to do. I will explain one of the book example question. 13, 8, 4, 9, 7, 12. Find the standard deviation. Find the standard deviation of 13, 8, 4, 9, 13, 8, 4, 9, 7, 12, 10. 13, 8, 4, 9, 7, 12, 10. So we have to find the standard deviation of this data. So this is example question. We have to find the standard deviation for this data. So this data is ungrouped data. So it is all this, the given question is ungrouped data. So we can use 4 methods: direct method, mean method, assumed mean method and step deviation method. So now we are going to use the direct method formula to find the standard deviation of the data. So when you write solution, you have to, for these kind of questions, we know we have to draw the table column. So what are the things? These are the observations: x1, x2, x3, xn. So these are the observations. So we have to find sigma x square. See here how I am doing. This is x, this is x square. So x and x square. What are x? What are x? 13, 8, 4, 9, 7, then 12, 10. Then x square. So we have to square the x. 13 13s are 169, 8 8s are 64, 4 4s are 16, 9 9s are 81, 7 7s are 49, 12 12s are 144, 10 10s are 100. x கொடுத்துருக்காங்க observation, அதை x square பண்ணிருக்கோம். So why we have here we wrote x and x square? Because sum of x we have to find. x எல்லாம் ஆட் பண்ணோம்னா summation of x and sum of x squares, that is also we have to find. That is why we are finding x and x square. So sum of x எல்லாம் ஆட் பண்ணுங்க. So if you add all the x, we will get 169, 64, 13 plus 8, 21, 21, 30, 34, 41, 51, 61, 63. So this is 63, sum of x. Then sum of x square. So if we add all these numbers, we will get 623. 623. Okay. So now we have to use the formula. So when you are doing in your note, after that you have to write the formula separately. So you have to do for I am doing here. Okay. So x square summation of x square 623 divided by n 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 n number of observation 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 minus summation of x 63 divided by 7 whole square. ஒன்றுமே இல்லை, just we have write the formula and we are substituting the values. Now we have to cancel. 9 7s are 8 7s are 54 56 8 7s are 56 balance 6 9 89 minus 63 into 63. So we have to first simplify the squares. 63 into 63 3969 divided by 7 7s are 49. So now we have to do the cross multiplication. 89 into 47 89 into 89 into 49 minus 3969 divided by 49. Then you have to multiply these two numbers, then we have to subtract 3969 from this answer, then we have to divide by 49. So finally you will get square root of 8. So you have to simplify and you have to find the answer. So finally you will get square root of 8. Then we have to take the square root. What is the square root of 8? Using long division we can do. So inge edam illa adanal anga eludren, you can write one by one. Okay. So see here how to find the square root of 8. How many 1 is 1, 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9. So 2 2s are 4, maximum perfect square. Then 4 and 2 2s are 4. Put 1 point, then add 2 0. So 141 is 41. 242s are, we can go 9. 9 9s are 81. Balance 8. 9 4s are 36. 36 plus 8 44. So 8 will come. 8 will come. So 8 8s are 64. 8 8s are 64. Balance 6. 8 2s are 8 4s are 32. 32 plus 6 38. Then we have to subtract 16. Then 28 into 2 56 and add 2 0. 1 2002. So maximum value 2. So this is the approximate value of the square root of 8, 2.82. So the very simple method, just we are writing the formula. This is the formula to find the standard deviation of the data using direct method. Summation of x square by n minus summation of x by n whole square. So different observations are given in the question itself. So that is x, we are adding and we are finding sum of x, sigma x கண்டுபிடிச்சாச்சு. Then we are squaring the x and we are finding summation of x square. So then just we are applying this value and we are just simplifying. Okay, the method of simplification நான் இங்கே கேன்சல் பண்ணி 89 போட்டிருக்கேன். நீங்கள் இதை இப்படியே வச்சு கூட என்ன செய்யலாம்னா, ஸோ இங்கே 7ஆல் இங்கே 7ஆல் மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணி டினாமினேட்டர் 49 வரும். மேலே இருக்கிறத சிம்பிளிஃபை பண்ணி காமன் டினாமினேட்டர் கீழே போட்டு, ஸோ த சிம்பிளிஃபிகேஷன் மெத்தட்ஸ் யூ கேன் டூ பை யுவர் ஓன். சரியா? not necessary to follow the same method. So this is the procedure to find the standard deviation of the data using direct method. So you can do by yourself in your way.